Hey guys. Okay, here we go. As promised, sleep position videos. And what are the best positions to sleep? What are the worst positions to sleep? I am going to start off first with the worst position to sleep in, and that is sleeping on your stomach. Oh my goodness, that is so many people come into my office and they're just like, oh, but I sleep on my stomach. That's the only way I can fall asleep. This is how I feel comfortable, so on and so forth. So I'm going to do kind of a little background. I'm going to show you what that does to your spine and what that does to your muscles. So hopefully you can see this okay. As I get that out of the way for a second. All right, so here we have your spine. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Here's the back of you. Here's your spine. Here's your pelvis. And we have these nice, lovely curves naturally from the side. We have a little bit of a lumbar curve, then a thoracic curve, and then the cervical curve comes back the other way. What ends up happening if you sleep on your stomach, and because you guys don't have chiropractic tables at home, you don't have a nice little slot here for your face to go. So what ends up happening is when you sleep on your stomach, most of you have some kind of pillow under your chest or up in your head. You're sleeping something like this in Superman position. So as we end up propping that pillow under our upper body, that ends up increasing the curve on the low back, and it makes it more of a lumbar curve. So that accentuates that curve, and that's putting a lot of pressure on the low back all night long. Then also, and again, I'm not sure how well you can see this or not, but if you want to be able to breathe, again, you don't have a chiropractic table at home, or a massage table, right? You're not sleeping on that. So now you have to turn your head, and as you turn your head, that really rotates the vertebra right through the shoulder blades. So now we've got rotation there. We've got the vertebra and the lumbar spine not happy because they're all jammed up and increasing that curve. So let's talk about well, actually, let me go back for a second. I will demonstrate. So most people that are sleeping on their stomach, we'll get rid of this for a second. So they'll somehow have a pillow here, and they're not just necessarily sleeping just like this. They end up sleeping somehow like this. Now, not only do they have the extra curve in the low back, now the pelvis is out of alignment. Now this is all turned one way or the other. And this is what we end up looking like. No wonder why when you wake up in the morning, things are all stiff and achy. So, what is the solution to that? Easier said than done. Don't sleep on your stomach. Don't let your kids sleep on their stomach after they're 2 years old. Train them early. So if you see them sleeping on their stomachs, when you check on them in the middle of the night, gently roll them over, prop them up a little bit, put some pillows on their side. In the follow-up videos, we'll talk about proper sleep position on your side and proper sleep position on your back. So one way that you can start to train yourself for not sleeping on your stomach is to get a couple of pillows or couch cushions. I'm so old that back in the day they didn't have body pillows, so we had to use couch cushions. So I taught myself to sleep on my back by using couch cushions, and I basically just barricaded myself in this way. So what would end up happening is after about an hour I would get annoyed, and if I'd want to turn onto my stomach, I could really only turn this far because there were pillows or couch cushions barricading me. So after a couple of weeks, if you continue to do that, hopefully you can retrain your body, and now you're not sleeping on your stomach anymore. That would be optimal. If you need some other tips, you can always send me a quick email and we can talk about that as well. But the best way is to just not sleep on your stomach. If you cannot get past that, then you can always put you can put a pillow under your stomach, so that way it's not as great of a curve on your low back. And then if you prop yourself up here as well, and then you can lay this way. Again, don't recommend that. Please try to not sleep on your stomach if at all possible. All right, that's it for this video.